Welcome to FVI's Pharmacy Lab. Here we have Shayla today, and she is doing data entry processing. Today she's entering a prescription for a patient. Now, as a pharmacy tech working in a retail pharmacy, it is important that we gather all of the important information from the patient when they come to your window. We want to get their name, address, date of birth, make sure that the prescription is complete. Next, after we have entered the prescription, we are going to get a label. Now we have Yelani here. She is counting the medications after we've gotten the label. She's going to put it on the counting tray. And remember, we want to count by fives. So she's counting about 20 pills for this particular prescription. And after she's counting that, she will now put the remainder back in the bottle. And then she's going to put the prescription or the pills that she's counted into the prescription bottle. Then the next step is to apply the label. Now, after she's applied the label for this prescription, she's going to put everything in the basket that she has done, along with the prescription in the label, and she's going to put it in our to be checked area. So we have Bertha here today, and she's doing Blister Pack, or what we call bingo card. So here in this step, we have a label just like before, and she's putting the medications into the blister card. So once she's completed with that, this system or this method is called self-adhesive method. So we have to make sure that we read the prescription, because sometimes we may have to cut the pills in half, but in this case she does not have to count them. She's entering one in each slot. So one thing we have to remember is that we have one medication in each of the slots. Okay. Now next, she's going to peel back our self-adhesive label, and she wants to line them up. They have grooves here. And once she lines them up in the groove, and now she's going to put a little pressure there and make sure it sticks. And when she brings it up, ta-da, finished product. And then so after that, we want to put the label on the finished product, because we know in pharmacy, everything needs to have a label. We don't want anything to be without a label. So she also will put that in the area to be checked. Okay. So next we have Ms. Dorellis. Now, this is also a process that can take place in a long-term care, but it also can take place in a hospital. It is called unit dosing. So in unit dosing, we have pre-printed labels that we get from the computer, and we have selected our medication. Now, just like the bingo cards, we will put the medications in the slot that is available here. And again, we want to make sure that we have one medication in each slot. Next, she's going to peel off a set of labels. And again, we have different systems that we can use to repackage or unit dose medications. And again, voila, finished product. She lifts it up, everything is unit dose. Now the patient can use those, or we can have those supplied to the nursing unit for the medication package in its own individual packaging. Our next area we have is compounding. So we have Ms. Winsaka and Mr. Jean here. They're crushing the tablets. They're using what we call the mortar and pestle, and they're crushing the tablets. They've already written up their information. First of all, you get your recipe, you write, you document, and then now you are able to make your product. So they're crushing the tablets for this particular product. And we see that they have already weighed out their derma-based cream. Now, once we have titrated it really, really fine, we would then add it to our ointment slab. Go ahead and add it. Okay, now we will use a process called Levitation, and we are going to combine the cream, a little bit of the cream and a little bit of the powder in a process or method we call geometric dilution. So that helps to make sure we have a homogeneous product and everything is finally mixed together.